Welcome back, guys, to Gold Pass Clash, where we have now finished a spell factory upgrade and unlocked the heal spell for the very first time. I've got them training up now because that spell factory upgrade literally just finished like a minute ago, minute and 20 seconds ago, something like that. So big deal. Today, we're going to be trying out healing spells versus lightning spells, but there's an even bigger story here, guys. I have officially unlocked this here healer. I love healers. Healers are one of the best troops. I shall hereby name her Rhonda. All right, so Rhonda and I are going to have some fun healing some giants and attacking some bases on my Town Hall 6. Today's going to be a really big day, guys. I'm really excited about it. I've got 4 builders available and a laboratory that's also available. So before we get into all the attacks, though, guys, let's go in and let's claim 2 achievements. This one is the Mortar Mauler that I got in the last episode. I forgot to collect it, so that's free gems there. And here's another one for 30 gems. That's a pretty good number. Unlocking the clock tower, or rebuilding the clock tower over in Builder Base, which is awesome. So I've just got some more free gems. Here is the list of friends that I'm going to be accepting right before this video goes live. I've got a few slots left to my friends list, so turn on notifications and send me a friend request as soon as you see this video go live, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on this list. So in case you are new to Gold Pass Clash, this is a brand new account that I've started, and the rules for this series are simple. We're going to buy the Gold Pass every single month, starting at Town Hall 7, of course, and we're going to also spend $5 a month on special packs if we see any that are any good. Rule number 2, we're going to keep our builders busy 24/7, which is kind of unusual for me because normally I save builders for filming. And number 3, I'm going to record my progress after 1 year and then resume my old series. So it's a blast to be here, guys. And don't forget to use code Klaus if you guys decide to buy something in the game. So, again, Giant Healer dominates Town Hall 6. That's what we are, Town Hall 6. And we are only 2 episodes in. And I have a really good feeling that we're going to max these walls out today. I'm just saying. I think we're going to finish walls. So let's go and smack a base. And in the meantime, while I search, let's read this here comment question of the day. By the way, guys, if you want me to answer a question that you have, post them down below. CQOTD:. This one is a little bit long and wordy, but it's a good question, and it got a ton of upvotes. I couldn't ignore it. 94 upvotes. I don't think I've seen that many in this series before, which was pretty crazy. So the question is, do you think it makes sense for Supercell to just always release a new Town Hall every year or two? Because if we think like 25 years into the future, and I hope the game still exists then, we will have like 25 to 30 Town Halls, and it's going to be nearly impossible, as it already is right now, kind of, to keep track with the game, always having new designs, troops, buildings, and so on. That is a fantastic question. So thank you, Spratch loses. Thank you for the question. So the answer is, and the question was really like pointed at me. It's like, what do you think of this? I think that they are doing the right thing for a business standpoint, right? I mean, if you think about it, the people that spend the most money in the game, they're the ones. By the way, this is how Giant Healer works. You take out the air defense, and then you drop the healers, and you take out everything else with your balloons and stuff. So let me just lightning this down really quickly. So I think that they're doing the right thing for their business model, right? Let me see. Okay, no CC, we're good. So I'm gonna get the goblins to take out that treasury over there. Now, how does it feel for us, right? Wait, did I not use all my lightning spells? I'll lightning that down too. Does it make sense for us, though, as the consumers, right? Because the issue is, yes, if they continue to release Town Halls for the next 25 years, you know, is the game going to be playable for a new player? And that is the question. I think that if you would have asked anybody at the beginning of this whole Clash of Clans thing, like, do you think it's going to be around 10 years later, which is where we're at now? We're at 10 years later. I think most of them would have said no. But I think that Clash of Clans has now moved into a cult following, right? It's a cult classic. You've got people, it's like World of Warcraft, right? There's millions of people that play Warcraft still, and it's been around a long time. And it's one of those things where I think that they now believe that the audience that they have, or the players that they have, are going to be with the game probably forever. And that may be true. It's probably true. So what they're having to do is continue to release new content for those people who max out. And those people that max out, they're max Town Hall 15s right now. they're the ones that spend a lot of money on the game, right? They're the ones that are buying the gold passes and the special packs and using code Klaus or whoever's code, right? So they have to keep those people busy and active for their business model so they can pay their bills, keep their lights on at their business and Supercell. So, but is it good for us casual players that may not have max 15s and may never even have a max 12, right? I mean, does it make sense? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think it's a good thing to keep raising the bar? I don't know. I mean, right now I don't feel like it's very balanced because you guys know it takes like 3 weeks to max out your buildings like at Town Hall 15 or longer. I mean, it's ridiculous how long it takes for stuff to upgrade. In fact, that is a big part of why I wanted to start a new account, because I just don't like higher level content. It takes too long to do anything. It's too expensive, you know? So I think that as like you start at Town Hall 1 and as you go to Town Hall 15, things obviously get more expensive and they take longer. But I think that that whole scale needs to be squished back down. I think that a 1 week upgrade should be your max. I don't think you should have a 1 month upgrade. That's ridiculous. So if they do that though, it's going to make the lower town halls even quicker. I think you're going to move through town halls within a few hours and not a few days or weeks, depending on what you're doing, the amount of builders or gold pass or whatever. So if it were me and if I were Supercell, that's hard to answer, obviously. I would have to continue to release new town halls because that's clearly a really big monetary incentive for them. But I would be concerned about leaving new players behind. And I think that's always been a problem. That's why they did things like the trader, which by the way, I do have now, which is pretty awesome. And we have like the clan games, which is super helpful. And there's a lot of ways to help new players progress quickly. I mean, this thing is new. We didn't have this back in the day, you know? So what they're trying to do is they're trying to lift up new players and get them to the higher levels quicker, but I still think it's unbalanced at the top, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Supercell does. I'm doubting they're going to shrink all of their upgrades at the higher levels and make them all shorter and cheaper. I doubt that's going to happen, but I really wish that they would, because it's discouraging me personally from playing the higher levels. So I just 3-starred a base, didn't even really think about it. Lightning spells did an amazing job. The base wasn't that good, but it was a decent amount of loot, so I wanted to attack it. We've got heal spells now brewing. I've got 2 minutes for that. So clicking back over to builder base really quickly, I now have the clock tower, which it gives me, how long is the boost? 14-minute boost. How 10 times. Oh wow. So in a 14-minute period, this clock tower gives you 140 minutes of progress. So if you have like your builders busy or whatever, then it's a really good idea, especially if you have a builder and your lab busy, it's a good idea to use a clock tower. And even if you don't, like if you don't have the loot, using the clock tower will speed up your collectors and mines and give you more loot. So use the clock tower as often as you can. That's probably a good idea. I do want more loot though. I got 6 hours before I get more so that I can upgrade the gem mine again, because that's 180,000 elixir and I only have 127,000. Heal spell's done in only a couple of seconds, and actually using the power potion as a clue, it has told me that I'm gonna have to upgrade that healing spell twice in the lab before I move on to Town Hall 7. So that's something, plus several other things we'll discuss in just a moment. So now let's go find a base that fits, you know, that same similar strength level as the first base, and see how using the healing spell, probably on the giants actually, see how that goes. So I found one. That was really quick. Let's go. All right. Giants, let's see. Okay, we have a problem because all these defenses are going to mess me up. Okay, here. Let's go in with these balloons out here. Take out this archer tower. I've got a clan castle with some balloons, so I think I'll be okay out there. Actually, if I heal these balloons, it'll make sure I get through the wizard tower for sure. Come on, man. Come on. There we go. Nice. All right. And then if I drop my wall breakers now, I don't have anything that can stop me. Ha ha ha. All right. Giants, get in on this air defense, my dude. The wall breaker has blazed the way. And then I'm going to send in Rhonda. 2 Rhondas. Double Rhonda time right here, baby. Right there. Perfect. All right, so while that's going on, let's get the giants, the goblins, the wizards, and a couple more wall breakers. I'll probably wall breaker into the mortar now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, nice. All right, and I don't foresee needing the heal spells. Oh, why did you just go around? Did I not time that right? I don't think I timed that right. Uh-oh. Okay, here. Heal. Heal. Okay, I like the flexibility of the healing spells. Remember, this was kind of like a debate, right? And I want to see some raging debate in the comments. What's better, healing spells with your giant healer or lightning spells? I just found that the healing spell saved my goblins, so it's a really flexible thing. While a lightning spell would have just done damage to a defense, and I normally think of that way. Like, okay, lightning spell is more of like just a generic kind of a boring thing, whereas the healing spell can do lots of really good things. So I don't know. The debate, it's up for debate. Let me know in the comments what you think. Are we liking healing spells better, or lightning spells, or both? We could actually do 2 lightning spells and a healing spell. Because remember, when you upgrade that spell factory, you not only unlock a new spell, but you also unlock more spell slots, right? So that's kind of a big deal. And oh boy, okay, I've got great. I have huts all over this base right now. I don't know. I mean, we have a minute, and these goblins are super fast. Plus, we've already got a nice happy split over here, so I think we're okay. By the way, at Town Hall 6, healers are OP because unless they get hit by an air defense, they're not going to die. Notice both of mine are still alive, and that's because you don't unlock Seeking Air Mines at Town Hall 6. Seeking Air Mines, the black bombs, they're the ones that do crazy damage to healers. So that's why I'm saying Giant Healer is by far the best strategy that you can use at Town Hall 6. In fact, it would be interesting to look, because I didn't use my clan castle either raid. It'd be interesting to try healers with my clan castle, because now I've upgraded my clan castle. Oh, I didn't even have balloons in my clan castle. I have a defensive clan castle. my 20 troop capacity, because I did upgrade my clan castle. My 20 troop capacity defense is Baby Dragon, Valkyrie, and 2 archers. My offense has been balloons, but what if I use giants, like extra beefy giants, and use those and mine to take out the air defense and then drop the healers? And then I think that attack is unbeatable, depending on the base you attack, obviously. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. And now let's shift focus to the laboratory. So I've got the wall breakers, the wizards, and the healing spells, and that's all. I like to upgrade the wall breakers first, because upgrading them is super important. It's a 12-hour upgrade, which works for me and my timing. By the way, just a side note. Have you guys noticed this? I don't know if this has come out like super clearly in the videos or not, but I focus way more on the time of these upgrades than the loot. It's because loot's been easy to find. I haven't had a hard time finding loot, especially with the 4x star bonus. But time is important, right? I mean, like right now it's 9:30 in the morning. It's roughly the time I usually film. And I'm looking at the time to make sure I'll be home and available, or at least I'm awake to do the next upgrade, keep things going, right? So 12 hours works. And that's how I've been doing defenses and other buildings too, just making sure I keep all builders busy. So like last night, it was like 8:30 p.m. and I started up 12-hour upgrades. And it finished this morning right when I was waking up, and all 4 of my builders finished at the same time. Again, I didn't even care about the loot. It was all about time. Just a pro tip in case you guys are trying to do what I'm doing too. It's important to keep builders busy 24/7. Hence rule number 2. All right, let's upgrade the wall breakers. No problem. Let's also, I got these elixir collectors and gold mines. The new one's the level 6. Let's now focus on what I mentioned in the last video. I want to get all 4 of these new defenses, and I'm literally gonna just do it. Not gonna think too much about it. I want to just go ahead and get it done. I'm one of those people that will delay doing this because I've got higher priority stuff. But the problem is, if you do that, it's hard to design a base unless you have all of your buildings. So I'm gonna go ahead and do all this. Now, I do have one thing, the sweeper. I'm gonna have extra loot. I might as well spend this extra loot, right? So I have 400. So I'm gonna have 460,000 extra gold. And look at how much these walls are. 480. It's literally perfect. So here, let me take away 1 wall since I can't spend all my loot. So I'm gonna spend 450,000 gold. And then I'm gonna spend the last bit on the elixir. And then I'm going to get the last defense. So I literally just got all the new defenses and maxed my walls in the 2nd episode of our Town Hall 6. That is nuts, bro. That is crazy good. That is crazy good. So I'm going to design a base off camera. I realized I didn't do this in Town Hall 5, but I was only in Town Hall 5 for like 2 days. So it doesn't really, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm going to design a base, this base, but add on to it, obviously, with the new stuff. And I will share the link in the description of the next video of my new Town Hall 6 base. All right, so I think that does it for me today, guys. Lots of good progress. We're almost at 1,000 trophies. I don't know if you noticed that. I just noticed that. And we are killing it on loot. I love my Rondas, my healers. They're amazing. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, the lightning spell versus healing spell. And don't forget to post your comment questions of the day down below for the next video. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I will see you all next time.